sleepy little town of Amsterdam in upstate New York has a castle. Susan Femister is the reigning queen, sharing it with her husband Manfred and their 3 children.
It just feels majestic. It's exciting. I just can't believe my lucky stars.
Formerly a National Guard armory, these gigantic doors lead to 36,000 square feet with a whopping 55 rooms, 125 windows, and 1 grand foyer.
Those are the original tin ceilings, painstakingly renovated. 1894, high Victorian.
The floor tells the castle's story, too.
What's that say? C?
Company G.
Company G.
105th Infantry.
Wow.
So
right
that would have been laid in when it was built.
Just off the foyer are these luxurious guest quarters. They weren't always half this nice.
Well, this was the recruiting room over here where they would have recruited. They would have passed out food to needy families.
These massive doors lead to another big surprise.
Wow.
Welcome to the gym.
You've got a gymnasium.
Ballroom,
Look at this.
drill hall.
A play space for the kids now. Susan and Manfred aren't sure what to do with the gym.
Manfred wants to keep it as a basketball court. I want to polish it up into a beautiful ballroom, and since we can't decide, we're just leaving it for next year.
Leaving it.
Because you can never know, because maybe one of the professional basketball teams, they want to come here for a weekend, and we have 9 bedrooms, and yeah, they can just hang out here.
Like a hoops retreat. And they
Exactly.
can stay here and practice here.
Steps away from the 10,000 square foot gym is another playful place to hang out.
Billiard room. Man, I could just feel the presence of the fellas playing pool. And look at all this wood. Are these original lockers from the old armory days?
These are.
It's got a little protocol here. Caps lined up with front of shelf, all buttons buttoned, hangers evenly spaced on rod.
On the next level up,
This is the old 100-year-old firehouse system. It's still working. It's full water pressure on it. And we have about 10 of these because this building never had a sprinkler system.
the second level was reserved for the National Guard's elite.
This whole floor was the officers' floor, where they would have used one of the rooms as a training center and the other 2 as officers' rooms and offices.
This room reflects the elite status of this area, named after a president who once visited here.
Oh my gosh.
This is what the Armory called the Kennedy Room.
Wow.
Which was...
This is magnificent is what it is. This is really something.
This was used for education for the officers.
With original floors and windows, there are remnants of the building's past at every turn.
If you come over here and look up, this woodwork says National Guard, Company 46 in New York.
It hangs over the entrance of one of the round turrets.
This is our dining room.
I could see, snipers and artillery fire right out these windows. Basically what this was for at the time, right? They would all hole up here and defend the city if they had to,
Right.
obviously.
Family bedrooms replace officers' quarters on this level. Downstairs is the site of their future living space.
This is going to be our kitchen. This was nothing but it was sort of an officer's coat room. We've got this fantastic fireplace which goes through on both sides, and on the other side, this will keep everything nice and warm and cozy. Down that corridor is the turret, and that's going to be our bedroom.
And here's a glimpse of some of the more unusual parts of the armory.
This is the locker room. This is the tank garage. This is the fallout shelter, complete with emergency generator and water. This is my husband's business. And this is the rifle range.
Built in 1894 by the state of New York, the building served an official purpose.
It was part of a project by New York State to build historic armories, a place where the local militias could gather and drill and train.
There are several dozen armories statewide, but this is the only one rezoned as a home.
I found it on an online auction site. I was looking, and all of a sudden I was emailing to my husband saying, honey, there's a castle for sale in upstate New York.
And
Shall we
you thought
go
she was
look?
crazy,
I said, Rapunzel, let's go.
Rapunzel, let your hair down.
What does a castle go for these days anyway?
We were living in Brooklyn. We had a 3-bedroom apartment, which was 1,500 square feet. We were able to sell that for more than we purchased the castle for and have enough money left over to renovate. So
my gosh.
we're no Rockefeller. We sold a 3-bedroom apartment and we bought here.
Converting a space of this size can be challenging. So too can simply living in it. Case in point, losing your 2-year-old son.
Well, once I start playing hide and seek in here, and for him it took us about half an hour with 4 people to find him, and he was sitting under her desk and just being quiet and just been
gosh,
sitting
hiding.
I
there.
thought that was great. I lost 10 pounds in half an hour.
But they wouldn't trade living in the old armory for anything.
It really is a home. I know it sounds huge and cold and barren, but it's not. It's our home, and it's a home like anybody else. It's just a little larger.